Welcome WolfTheWolfettes! We are back with the brilliant Animal Crossing New Horizons on the Nintendo Switch, and I hope you guys and girls are having an absolutely fantastic day. Now you may be thinking to yourself, BwolfTheWolf, you put a poll on your community tab all the way back in January asking people what your next Nintendo Switch playthrough should be, and most people voted for Animal Crossing New Horizons, and you've taken 5 months to finally do it. What you playing at, you slacker? Well, the reason for that is, back in January when I first announced that I wanted to do a playthrough of this game, I had no idea whatsoever that you could only have one island per Nintendo Switch, because my original plan was I was going to go onto my secondary account, the one that I use for YouTube on my Nintendo Switch, and I was going to make a brand new island, and then you guys and girls could choose the name of the island. You could decide what it looks like, what kinds of things we should create, what kind of villagers should move in, and so on and so forth. But then when I went to record, I discovered that you can only have one island per Nintendo Switch, and I wasn't aware of that. So the only thing that I could have done would have been to delete my own off-camera island, which I didn't want to do because I had a few villagers that I liked, and I also had a bunch of recipes unlocked to that point, and I really didn't want to delete my own island, or to go and buy a completely new Nintendo Switch, and obviously I'm not going to do that for one playthrough, and I can't afford it anyway. So yeah, for that reason I decided that I wasn't able to do a playthrough of Animal Crossing New Horizons. But it's been 5 months now. I've been working quite a lot on my own island off camera, so I thought, you know what, as people want me to play this game, today I'm going to give you a tour of my own off-camera island named Wolftown. So I did intend on doing one video, but I've actually just remembered one of my villagers recently moved out. So maybe in this video I'll give you a tour of my island and I'll introduce you to my villagers, and then maybe in the next video we'll go on a few island tours and see if we can find any cool villagers and try to persuade them to move to my town. Now it's called Wolftown because I do intend on having a whole island filled with wolves, but at the moment I've only got one, so if we can go on a few island tours and find another wolf character, that would definitely be beneficial. But let's get straight into it. Sorry for talking so much, but I felt like I needed to explain why it took me so long to play this game. I'll put a timestamp in the comments anyway for anyone that wants to skip my chit chat. But yeah, let's get straight into things. So this is Wolftown. So I'm going to give you a tour. We're going to walk around the entire island first. I'm going to talk about some of my plans for this island, show off a few things, and then once I've done that, we're going to go around and we're going to start having a chat with some of my villagers. I'll talk about the ones that I like the most and the ones that I wouldn't be too bothered if they moved away and stuff like that. But let's get straight into things then. So I've got these lovely little fences here containing a few different flowers. I don't have all of the flowers on my island yet. I think there is still a few more breeds of flowers that I need to find, but I've got quite a few nice flowers and different colours and stuff like that, but I don't think I have any hybrid flowers whatsoever, because I don't have any idea how hybrid flowers actually work. So if any of you Animal Crossing fans want to teach me about hybrid flowers, feel free to let me know in the comments below. I did watch a few videos from a couple of YouTubers when I first started this game, because I wasn't familiar with Animal Crossing whatsoever. This is my first proper Animal Crossing game. But I watched a lot of Crossing channel, Mayor Maury, I think his name is, and there's another channel, it's I think the girl's from Canada, and she does like, you know, like turnips for dummies, hybrid flowers for dummies. She makes videos like that. I watched a lot of those channels and they taught me a lot of things, but there's still quite a few things I don't know. So if you want to teach me anything about Animal Crossing, like hybrid flowers and stuff, feel free to let me know below. But right here we've got the beautiful museum run by Blathers. I think I've got the majority of the fossils unlocked. I think I've nearly got every single dinosaur finished. In terms of like insects and fish, I think I'm very much slacking. So we might do a bit of fishing and a bit of bug hunting on this channel as well, because I think I'm missing quite a lot of fish at the moment. And I think they added a bunch of new fish and stuff in May, because how it works in this game, you've got certain like creatures that will only appear during certain seasons in real time. So there's a bunch of new fish that's been added in May, and I only got this game in January, so I never caught them. So maybe we could do some of that on camera. This is my house right here. As you can see, my favourite colour is green, so I've got a very nice greenhouse over here. I'm not going to take you inside my house yet because it looks horrendous. I've done absolutely nothing with my house. I've got a few bits and bobs placed around, and I know what the house is going to look like eventually, but yeah, it looks pretty horrendous at the moment. But I've also got a Mario walk pipe over here that used to take me up to my mountains, but I've now got a set of stairs that get me there a bit faster. But this Mario walk pipe is very, very good. It gets me to the middle of the mountain a bit quicker. I've got this nice little wooden sun lounger outside my house if I ever want to catch a few rays and get a bit of a tan. Over here we've got a nice little campfire. This was very nice when it was still snowing, but now I've just got it on the beach as a place where everybody can just camp out. I love it when some of my villagers just come down here and have a sit down. It's very nice. Over here I've got a hammock as well and a nice little camping stove that's cooking me up some water for my tea. Lovely. I've got some letters as well I'm going to need to check, most likely from my sister Chunky Lappy. Now we come up round here. I've made like a little, if you look at the mini map, I've made like a little tan for my villagers. I think I will change this at some point, but I've given everybody their own little individual garden, and I've built a tree. I did used to have flowers in the gardens, but it kept spreading in weird locations, so I got rid of the flowers and I've now replaced it with trees. But I might go on the custom designs at some point and change this path because it looks pretty boring, so I might find something that looks a little bit more interesting. At the moment I've just been using basic stuff. I don't think I've used any custom designs. Oh no, I tell a lie, I used a custom design for my tan flag. It's Crash Bandicoot, I'll show you it in a minute. But this right here is Derwin's house, which is a little duck character. I absolutely love Derwin, probably one of my most favouriteest of villagers at the moment. Over here we used to have Cheddar, who I was not a fan of. I really, really don't like Cheddar. He had such a snobby, flipping, pretentious attitude. He really got on my nerves. I was very happy when he left. He only left, I think, yesterday. I think he moved out. So we're going to have to do some of those island tours today. Otherwise, someone else is randomly going to move in. I don't do any like time traveling or anything like that in this in this playthrough because I don't want to risk messing anything up. This house right here is oh, Cheddar was a mass, if you didn't know. This house right here belongs to Celia, who is an eagle, who you probably just saw walking around next to me a minute ago. This house belongs to Flora, I think her name is, and she is a flamingo. I think she's like an ostrich character, but her like design is like a flamingo. Over here we've got another one of my favourites. Grizzly, who is just a straight up black bear who looks absolutely amazing, and his house is amazing as well. Very like North American themed, this house, it's very nice. Then over here we've got, I think this might be Marina. I think it's Marina. Yeah, Marina. This is Marina, and she is a pink octopus. I found her when I was doing one of my island tours, and I thought, you know what? We don't have many female characters on my island at that point, so I decided to get her to move in. I really like how she looks. Over here, we've got one of my favourites, one of my OGs that I started my island with. This is Phoebe's house, who is like another ostrich, but she's very much like she looks a little bit like a phoenix, you know, that mythological bird. She looks like a phoenix, or maybe like Moltres from Pokemon, but she's one of my favourites as well. Over here we've got, I think this is Shep. I did like Shep because he looks a little bit like a Cocker Spaniel to me, and I used to have a Cocker Spaniel myself, so I picked him because of that on an island tour, but I'm not too sure I'm a fan of his personality, so we might let Shep move on at some point. Over here we've got one of my favouriteest for obvious reasons, but this is Whitney's house, who is a wolf. My first wolf resident. Took me forever to get this resident. I think like 3 months to finally get a wolf resident. And then over here we've got another one of my OGs and another one of my favourites, Buck the donkey or horse or whatever you want to call him. But I absolutely love Buck because he's very much into all the fitness stuff. Everything he talks about is fitness, and he's very much like me in real life. So I do love Buck, and I decided, because I love Buck so much, I decided to build an outdoor gym for him. So if you come out here, you've got a nice basketball hoop. I think what I plan on doing at some point is I'm going to have a look at the custom designs, and I'm going to see if I can build like a big basketball court, because I've got this one right here, and I also recently bought another one. So I think I'm going to see if I can make like a very big like outdoor basketball court, but I'll have to see what kinds of custom designs there are and if it's even possible. If it is possible, let me know in the comments. Over here we've got some punching bags. Oh, no, Whitney. No, Whitney, it's not time to speak to you yet. Sorry. Sorry, Whitney, I was punching the punching bag. But over here, we've got some beautiful punching bags. I've also got a nice little radio so that we can play some very nice KK disco when we're trying to work out. This was given to me by Buck, a rugby ball. Got my lovely protein shake over here, looks like it's raspberry flavour. I created this dumbbell myself, and I also gave one to both Phoebe and also Buck, because they're both into all the fitness stuff. Got a beautiful little treadmill over here. Lovely jubbly. I like that you can interact with a few of the things in this game, it's very nice. And then over here, I've decided to put a telephone box, because if you make any gains when you're working out, you might decide you want to ring up your mum and let her know that you've finally got a six-pack, because that is definitely something that's worth telling your mum about. Over here, I've got this beautiful fountain that I've created. I've also got some bushes over here. These came from the Bunny Day, if I remember correctly. I think you can buy them from Timmy and Tommy's during Bunny Day. Got a few benches dotted around, and I also bought quite a few street lights as well, just to light up the area. Looks very nice at night time. Then if you come down here, I've got pretty much like my little shop area, and also like a little marketplace. But as you can see, I've got these like market stalls, and I've covered them in a bunch of food. I've got shamrock shakes from, I think it was St. Patrick's Day, and I can't remember where I got these pies from, but I think they were from one of those limited time events that you can buy stuff from. And then these stalls right here, I think they came from Festival with that peacock that loves to dance. Then over here we've got the Able sisters, and we've also got the absolutely adorable Timmy and Tommy. I think I'm going to expand this market. I might move this market maybe behind Timmy and Tommy's house and the Able sisters, because I might have like this little big marketplace where you've got like some nice sandy ground or dirt ground or something, and then have like a lot of these market stalls, and then just cover them in a variety of different like food items and stuff. Just shamrock shakes, pies. There's a bunch of items I think you can get during, I think it's called Turkey Day, but I didn't have the game, so I'm going to have to wait till November to get those items. But I think that'd be a nice little area. Maybe we can make it on camera, I'm not too sure. Then over here I've got this very big, nice, we're open neon sign that likes to glow at night when everything is closed and not actually open. Which way do we want to go? Oh look, Leaf is here to visit. I flipping love Leaf. He's probably one of my favourite visitors. He always brings me the good stuff. I like that he pays double the money for weeds as well, because I always seem to find a lot of weeds, because there are a few situations where I don't seem to play this game very much, and I get a lot of weeds on my island. So, but I've got all of my instruments and stuff placed over here. You having a good time, Marina? I love it. I placed the instruments here because I saw other people doing it on YouTube, because it seems to make the villagers interact with them a lot more. So I thought it's best to build them here, place them here, I should say. But yeah, lovely. He sells lots of flowers and shrubs and stuff like that, and he also pays double for weeds. So that just makes him great. Then we've got a town centre over here where Isabelle and Tom Nook live. I think I'm going to come this way first. You having a nice little sit down, are you, Whitney? You're feeling tired? It's only 17 minutes past 9 in the morning. You can't be tired yet, dear. You might notice that some of my villagers are wearing very strange outfits, because I generally give my villagers clothing as a present each day to try and get them to best friend status, because if you give them furniture, they place it in their houses, and then their houses end up looking really, really stupid. So I try to avoid doing that and just give them clothes. Even though for some reason I gave Phoebe a painter's outfit just because that's all I had in my pocket, and she hung it on the wall for some reason and she never wears it, so that's a bit annoying. But it's good to give them clothing as long as it matches their character. But over here I've got a nice little farm area. This is something we will definitely do on YouTube. I'm gonna make like a humongous farm. We're gonna have like a load of these watering things. I forgot what they're called. We're gonna have a bunch of hoses, a bunch of wheelbarrows. We're gonna make this place a bit more like dirty looking. We're gonna build some like barbed wire fences. I'm gonna move all my pumpkins over there, and we're gonna have a nice little farm area. So I might do that on YouTube as well. But this is my little farm area. I haven't really done much in terms of like really fancy things, you know. I haven't made it look too beautiful because I just thought to myself, if I ever do come onto YouTube, then I can just use this island to just do a bunch of like YouTube content. So that's the main reason why I've not done too much with this island in terms of making it look like really beautiful. Because some people have done some really cool stuff with this game, I tell you. If you go and look on YouTube, some people have created some great stuff. But over here is where I've got my massive collection of different coloured flowers. These what I pretty much did was I just put bundles of flowers all over the mountains, and I just allowed them to grow everywhere, and then I just picked up all the ones that were different colours, and then eventually I dug up all the boring flowers. But I did have like an entire mountain just covered in just so many flowers. It took forever to clean it all up, but it did give me quite a few decent colours. But this is my big collection of turnips. I'm going to have to check what the turnip prices are in a minute. But if you've never played this game, every Sunday between 5 and 12 in the morning and afternoon, you can buy turnips from Daisy, and you can buy them from between 90 to 110, and then you have to talk to Timmy and Tommy before 12 and after 12 and try and get a good price to sell them, and then sometimes you can make humongous amounts of profit. It's bloody brilliant. Then if you come down here, I've got my orchard, as you can see. Very nice. I think I've got every single fruit now except the plums. So when we go on our island adventures in the next video, that's another thing we can look for. We can look for new breeds of flowers. We can look for peaches, and we can also look for a brand new villager to move into our island as well. So that'd be nice. But yeah, if you come up here, this is pretty much my mountain. There's nothing on the mountain yet. I've got a warp pipe over there and a bunch of turnips. And there's a couple of trees and flowers, but there's nothing to look at up there just yet. Then if you come around here, this is where I've got some of these. I think these are, what are these? I can't remember if these are tulips or lilies or something, but this is my little campsite area. I decided to build it out of the way so they could really enjoy the outdoor vibe of my island without being put too close to the village where it might be a bit too noisy. Sorry if my voice is sounding a little bit husky. I've got a bit of a rubbish chest at the moment, so my voice might sound a bit husky. But I think that's pretty much my island at the moment. So there's a couple of things that we can do on camera. We can make like a farm area. We could probably make like a market area as well. There's a few things we can do on YouTube actually. But yeah, let's start talking to some of my villagers, and let's start exploring some of the houses and having a chat with some of them. And like I said, I'm not going to take you in my house yet because it looks horrendous. Oh, one thing we do want to do quickly is we want to quickly talk to Timmy and Tommy and see what the prices of the turnips are. Oh, and if you haven't seen yet, this is my character. I look like a bit of a millionaire at the moment. I look like a bit of a pimp. I tried to make him look as much like me as I could. I've got my spiky hair like I've got in real life. There isn't any like sideburns that I can find at the moment, so I've got like a straight up beard. I think my sister gave this to me. I look a little bit like Kratos. Well, actually no, Kratos has got a big fluffy beard, ain't he? And I've got a monocle. I think it's the monocle. The monocle just makes me look like I'm rich. And I've got this nice little green, I think it's a bamboo or a weed bag or something. It's very nice. Right, let's have a quick chat with Timmy and Tommy. I also placed this little sign over here. This isn't part of the shop. I just placed it here because I thought it'd look good. Also need to come in here and see what's available for sale today. I've got plenty of kitchen furniture, but I need like, oh, look at that bathtub. Hello, hello, welcome to Nook's Cranny. Oh, look at that lava lamp. Very nice. It is a very nice bathtub, actually. $63,000 bells. I'm not sure if I've already got this. I might actually already have this bath. I think I've got a few bathtubs, actually. Because I keep buying, like, furniture for, like, the bathroom and for the bedroom and the kitchen. But then I never actually go and start making my bathroom, bedroom and kitchen. So then I've probably bought like duplicates of so many things so far, so I've probably wasted a lot of bells. Alright, I'll see you two later. Look how adorable they are. I flipping love Timmy and Tommy. Look how cute they are. Look how adorable they are. Fabulous. Ah, I do love this game. I do love this game. I mean, it does lack stuff to do sometimes. Like there are a lot of days where I just come onto this game and I'm like, I don't really know what to do, so I just turn the game off. But I do like it. It's just a very peaceful kind of game, and because I generally play all of my video games on the top difficulty, and I do play a lot of very high octane games like Returnal, Demon's Souls Remake and stuff like that. It's nice to have a game where it's just very, very easy going and just slow paced. That's one thing I do like about this game, and it came out at the perfect time when everybody was locked in last year during the pandemic. I think this game has sold like 40 million copies. That is ridiculous. Flipping insane. 40 million copies. Somebody is probably going to be crafting in their house actually. Oh yeah, Derwin. So we should be able to get a brand new recipe. But as you can see, this is why I stopped giving people like furniture and bugs and stuff, because bloody Derwin has decided to display them in his house, and I think Phoebe did the same thing. Why have you put a bunch of fruit on top of the hob? What is your problem, Derwin? And what the hell is this? Did I give you this? I must have given him this. Yeah, this is why I don't give him like furniture anymore, because it just makes their houses look very weird. So I recommend giving them like fruit or a stick or like a piece of iron or something, or a piece of clothing. Like I gave Derwin this little like tank top, and he looks flipping hilarious now. Look how he looks. Check me out. I'm doing stuff. What are you doing? I'm making me an orange wall-mounted clock. I don't think I actually have that. One of the bugs in the floor whispered the DIY instructions in my ear while I was sleeping last night. Great. It was probably that thing I gave you, that manatee over there. So I gotta build it before I forget what it even is. Check it out. Plans for an orange wall-mounted clock. I can teach you if you want. Look how you're staring at me. Shall I tell you what I love about Derwin? I'm not sure if that thing on his head is supposed to be like a piece of eggshell, because Derwin looks like a pretty like young character, like a baby. But I don't know if that's like a piece of eggshell or if that is actually his hair. If that is his hair, that pretty much makes him look like Chucky Finster, you know, from Rugrats, that old 90s cartoon. He looks like Chucky, doesn't he, with the square glasses and the orange hair. But look at that tank top. Looks hilarious, doesn't he? Yes, teach me. Leave it to me. I got it all scribbled down right here, so just read this. If I can make it, then I bet you could do it in no time. Duh. I love their catchphrases as well. Some of them have got such weird catchphrases though. Lovely. See you later, Derwin. I'll have a chat with you later. Ah, brilliant. Alright, so next up, we've got Celia. And it looks like Celia is out and about at the moment. You can tell if they're out and about by looking at their curtains. If their curtains are open, then they are home. If the curtains are closed, then they're not home. So if you didn't know that, there's a little tip for you. Let me go and find Celia. I want to talk to them in order. I'm not going to talk to you just yet, Whitney. You've got to be careful, because sometimes your villagers do like to go inside buildings, like other residents' houses, or sometimes they go in the museum, sometimes they go into Nook's Cranny and stuff like that, and you don't even know. So you run around looking for them, and they're not actually on the island, they're inside a building. So let's see if we can find Celia. Don't think she'll be up there. How many turnips I've got? I think I've got 1.5 million worth of turnip right there. So hopefully we get a good price. I also need to talk to Timmy and Tommy and check the turnip prices. I forgot to do it. I got distracted by that bathtub. But this is the mountain area. What I'm pretty much going to do on the mountain is I'm going to have like a fishing area. I think I'm going to have like a nice river that goes through the whole of the mountain, and then I'm going to have like a couple of ponds and stuff, and then I'm going to see if I can find any like fishing equipment. Do I have that butterfly? I might already have that actually. Also, don't run on the flowers because you will destroy the petals, and then you gotta wait like a day or so for them to regrow. I didn't know that. I wondered why I kept breaking the flowers, or why some of my flowers looked like they'd broken. It was my fault for running on them. I'm guessing Celia's probably gone in. Oh no, there she is. I like Celia's personality, but I don't think I really like too much how she looks. It's just like a very basic eagle character. Look at the jumper I gave her though. It looks bloody. Some of the characters look so stupid now thanks to me. Especially Buck. I gave him a bloody jester outfit and he looks like an idiot every time he wears it. Oh, it's Cupcake. Glad to see you. Yeah, she asked me if she could call me Cupcake, and I accidentally pressed yes, so now I get called Cupcake every time I speak to her. Not very manly, but never mind. Everybody else calls me Tea King, because I am the king of tea. Or Wolf King as well, I think. No, that's someone on YouTube, ain't it? That's one of my subscribers. What is it? No, I think it's just Tea King. Let's talk. A little fresh air never fails to cheer me up, Feathers. Lovely. That was a very quick conversation. Lovely. We need to get as many Nook miles as possible because if we're going to do a bunch of Nook mile tours, island adventures, then I need to make sure I've got a bunch of Nook miles to buy the tickets. Right, let's have a look at Flora. Flora's got a very good house. Oh no! Oh no, Flora, you're not feeling too good, buddy. Oh damn, I have to go and buy some medicine. I have to go back to. Let me quickly go and get medicine now. If you don't give them medicine, then the next day in real time, they stay in their house and you can't go in and speak to them because they're sick. So you want to make sure you give them some medicine right now. If you don't like the character though, then screw them. Like Chadder got sick once and I didn't give him any medicine. I feel sorry for Chadder. I treated Chadder like a bit of a dick. I even built his house all the way on the top of the mountain so I didn't have to see him anymore. Poor Chadder. But then when I moved everyone's house, 50,000 bells each time actually, but when I moved everybody's house close together, I decided to bring Chadder into the town with everybody else. Ah, see, that's a naff price. I think I spent 96 bells per turnip. So that would actually make me lose money. Curious about what's in the cabinet? Here's what we have today. I think they sell medicine, don't they? I've got some in my house, but I don't want you to witness such a horrific house, so I'm just going to buy some. Lovely. I like how they just buy basically everything from you. I also got screwed over by Red. Because if you don't know who Red is a fox that you'll meet in this game, and then eventually he starts visiting you on his little shady ship. And you can go and buy art for him that you give to Blathers. But unfortunately, some of them are forgeries, and I think it was like 12:30 at night. I didn't really want to turn on the PC to check if it was a forgery or not. So I just took a gamble and bought it. Took it to Blathers the next day, and it was a bloody forgery. I've still got it in my bag. It was this one. Let me show you quickly. Just so you don't make the same mistake. But yeah, that dude in the middle, I think he's not supposed to have a hat. Can I actually look at it? It doesn't let me look at it. I think that dude in the middle, either, whatever the opposite is, I think he's wearing a hat. I think in the original he doesn't have a hat. So that's the way to tell that it's a fake, because he's wearing a hat in this one and it's incorrect. Right, let me quickly go and give Flora her medicine, and then I'm going to have to end the video for today. We'll carry on with this next time. I'll introduce you to the rest of the villagers, and then we'll go and do a few island tours as well if I've got time, because we've still got a few characters we need to speak to. You're right, Flora. How are you doing, love? I think she's a girl. She's the most recent person to move in. I don't think I've really spoke to her very much. What did you sneeze on me for? Have you not been paying attention to the pandemic? That is the worst thing to do at the moment. Oh yeah, she's got the bloody voice like Tutu. I used to have a resident called Tutu, and Tutu absolutely sucked ass. Tutu I hated so much. Thankfully she moved away, and I think she moved to my sister's island because for some reason my sister liked Tutu. Tutu sucked. She's a very cool like white bear, very like nice design, but her personality was arse. I have like zero energy, but Flora's got the same personality and voice as bloody Tutu. And I feel totes groggy. Oh yeah, talks just like Tutu. Here's some medicine. Thanks for bringing me medicine. It's kind of like healing potion. Thanks for bringing me medicine. It's kind of like a healing potion from a video. I love that. Completely ignoring the fact that you are in a video game. I love that. I want to go out because I'm starting to feel less gross, but I should get some more rest. Thanks to you, BwolfTheWolf, I'm on the road to no-nose gunk. That's disgusting. What is wrong with you, Flora? No-nose gunk. That is disgusting. Here's something to say thanks. A sea globe. Pretty cool, huh? A sea globe. Is that going to be one of those... BwolfTheWolf, you be sure to take good care of yourself, okay? I will, don't worry, I will. Is that going to be one of those, like, bottles with a shipping? You know, those things you can buy. Some of our grandparents normally have them. You normally get them at, like, the seaside. Oh, 1 minute. What did she say? A sea globe. Is it gonna be like a snow globe? Oh, it's like a snow globe, but filled with, like, fish. That's pretty damn cool, actually. Look at that. Pretty damn psychedelic. Alright, well, let me bring you back to the entrance, and I'm going to end the video for today. Let's come over here. Yeah, sorry that I spoke so much in the intro, but I wanted to explain why it took me so long to do this playthrough. But yeah, I'm going to make a few more videos. I did think this was going to be a one-off video, but you know what? We can make a few different videos of this, so I'll make a couple, maybe like 3 to 6 or something like that. I'm also going to be doing Pokemon Snap as well, so you'll probably be seeing Returnal, Pokemon Snap, and Animal Crossing New Horizons. So going to be pretty varied on my channel for the next few months. And we've also got Miitopia coming out this Friday at the time of recording. But yeah, let me do a smirk. There we go. But yeah, thanks for watching, BwolfTheWolf. Hopefully you've enjoyed this first episode of Animal Crossing New Horizons. Hopefully you like how Wolf Town looks. In the next video, I will show you all the rest of my villagers. Then we'll head over to resident services and we will buy a few Nook Mile tickets, and then we're going to go on a few adventures and see if we can find some other cool residents. So yeah, thanks for watching, BwolfTheWolf. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think below. If you want to roast me, feel free to roast me. But most importantly, tell me how hybrid flowers work, because it would be nice to have some nice flowers on my island. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Like, share, and join the pack today.